I go to jail, people be like they was in there for doing something, trying to do something I would do.
That 2018 interview with No Jumper. That was in 2018?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That was in
so that was
2018.
right when you was trying to make that transition, but you was still addicted at the time.
Yeah, I was addicted. Now, honestly, I came to that video like that because I was like, man, if I come to this interview drunk, it'll go viral.
So you did that on purpose?
Yeah, I did it on purpose.
But the host of No Jumper looked like he was faded too.
I don't know.
Or was he faking?
I really can't remember that interview, but this is all I know. If I'm an interviewer and somebody I come in my door, this what he say, well, the camera was already on.
It would have never gone down.
Yeah, it wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have. I would have been like, you gotta go home and sober up. And
I seen some comments. They be like, Adam did try to stop the interview. If I was Adam, it wouldn't have been no interview in the first place. He wouldn't have came in my building. I'm like, bro, you gotta go home.
I feel that he profits so much off of our culture.
So Tasha K owes Cardi B $1 million, and it seems like she's going to be owing Adam22 $1 million because she continues to have nothing but complete lies on her platform. So if you guys saw that clip, Mr. John Gabbana, aka Boonk Gang, essentially would not take accountability for his actions. So what I mean by that is, if you guys saw the clip, he was essentially saying that even though he was fucked up and doesn't remember, Adam should have not allowed that interview to happen. Now, to refresh Mr. Boonk Gang's memory, because he doesn't remember it, what actually happened that day was Adam22 was having a live stream and people were coming in and out of that live stream. One of the people who came in was Mr. Boonk Gang. Now, Adam multiple times said, hey, don't do this. You're fucking clearly strung out, man. Don't be on this. He kept trying to make him leave, and Mr. Boonk Gang did not want to leave. Now, Tasha K said that it seemed like Adam was on something, which he might have been. But what does that have to do about John Gabbana being on something? She also said the classic, and I hate when people say he loves to profit off of our culture. Well, when people say this, they always intend it as if it's a negative thing, because you never see anybody talking about TMZ profiting off our culture. It kind of seems like it implies as if like us as black people, our culture is just bullshit, and it doesn't make any sense, because when you look at it, how can somebody profit off of our culture when they're, first of all, giving us a platform for the most part? Nobody was giving Boonk Gang a platform to begin with. Boonk wasn't getting a platform by anybody. Nobody gave a fuck about Mr. Boonk Gang. So now, years later, after he's embarrassed by the shit that went on, now all of a sudden it's Adam's fault. One thing about Boonk Gang is I understand, Mr. John Gabbana, you're changing your life. It seems like everything is going good for you, man. You found God. It seems like you became a great person. But one thing you got to understand is you got to have some accountability, because you can't keep blaming everyone else for your problems. Adam told you, hey, man, get out. He tried to save you. You didn't want it. So now when this embarrassing clip comes, the only person you can blame is honestly yourself. And Tasha K, you're already hated by everybody. Why are you making it 10 times worse? John Gabbana, you shouldn't have been on a Tasha K stream to begin with. Nobody fucks with her because she does nothing but paint false narratives and lie. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I feel bad because she will continue to perpetuate this thing of outsiders can't profit off of our culture. But for the most part, a lot of our culture is some great shit, but it makes it seem like the only thing that our culture is bullshit. But what do you guys think? Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe Mr. Tasha K is right. I need to hear your guys' opinion. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Road to 1K. We continue.